Hello, this is Jamie A. Heidel, the Articulate Autistic from IToldYouIWasSick.com, and I have a brand new video for you. This one is called Why Autistic People Do That, video number 21. We will do what you say, not what you convey. Now, the last video I did I thought was very, very important. I think this one is another very common mistake in communication that autistic people and neurotypical people make with each other. Neurotypical people tend to speak in nuances, not just words, but voice inflection, body language, eye contact, eye movements. There's a lot of under the surface communication that goes on. While an autistic person usually just listens to the words. That's how we understand what you mean. Facial expressions, body language, and all of that more subtle communication, that can go right by us. So let's say that somebody in your life looks distressed. Or, you know what? Scratch that. You're the neurotypical person and somebody in your life appears distressed. And an autistic person asks if they want any help. And the neurotypical person says, no, I don't want any help, thank you. And the autistic person will take that at face value, and we will walk away. Okay, they said they didn't need my help, that was fine. That's the end of the conversation for us. There's nothing more that needs to be said. We're not going to come back and ask you if you need help again, because you just said you didn't. Unfortunately, again, this is the communications between the neurotypes. This is the difference. The autistic person will take what you say at face value. The neurotypical person may be talking to the autistic person and thinking, how did you not know that I wanted help? Yes, I said no, but that's because it's polite to say no. I'll understand that, but apparently it's polite to say no or to refuse help at first. People's pride gets in the way, that sort of thing. But maybe the neurotypical's body language was actually suggesting the exact opposite. So if this exchange happens, the autistic person happily skips away and goes and does whatever it is that they want to do, whereas the neurotypical person is sitting there going, what a jerk. So in order for this to not be as awkward as it is, please understand that the autistic person in your life, the neurodiverse person in your life, listens to what you say. We can't read the facial expressions and body language very well. This is something that we have to pick up on. This is something that we have to learn. Facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, all of that, inflection. This is all things that neurotypical people have built into their brains. We don't. Autistic people, we just don't have, I don't know, it's like that program wasn't commanded into our brains. So we can learn how to interpret facial expressions and body language and all that stuff by reading books about it and studying and emulating and masking. And it's something that we have to consciously do. It's like any neurotypical person learning a foreign language. That's what it's like for us to learn all of this unspoken language that goes on. Pardon me. I very quietly burped. So the idea is, we'll do what you say, not what you convey. So I know I said that a few times, but if you say something to us, we will take you literally. And if we walk away from you, it's not because we completely ignored all of the other things that you were conveying to us. We didn't see it. There was nothing there to us. We listened to your words, we heard your words, we interpreted in our brains, and you said, I don't need help. So we walked away. And that was the end of the conversation for us. There's no nuance and no subtlety. It's something that I think you can learn to pick up on if you're on the spectrum, but not everybody does, not everybody chooses to learn, not everybody can learn. So understand that the words that come out of your mouth are the most important thing when communicating to an autistic person. So if you need help, or, you know, we ask you, do you need something? Can I help you with something? Anything like that. Just be direct and honest. If you need help with something, let us know, because we will definitely help you if we can. It's very easy to get offended if you don't realize that we are blind to the more subtle forms of communication that you may be presenting. And because of that, that can cause not only hurt feelings on the neurotypical side or feeling slighted or put off, but let's say the neurotypical person becomes really angry. So the autistic person says, do you need any help? Neurotypical person says, no, I don't need any help. The conversation is over. But say the autistic person goes to walk away and this person, the neurotypical person, is really irritated. And maybe it's their partner or something. And they're like, how dare you walk away from me? How can you not know that I need help? Obviously, I need help. Well, okay. We didn't read that. So now we're walking away from you thinking everything's fine. We're on totally different pages, probably in totally different books. And this sudden show of aggression or anger or frustration from you scares us. We turn around and suddenly our world is turned upside down. It's like, wait a second, wait, you just said you didn't need help and now you're saying you do. I want to say to us, maybe this is just me, but to us, that's as though your face completely changed. Like we're having a conversation with you, we're having a conversation with one person, and suddenly there's another person there. That's how startling it is to us. And now, if you're upset because you feel slighted, the autistic person is upset because they're scared now and they're starting to go semi-verbal or mute. You're not getting your needs met. We're scared to death. We're confused. We're starting to melt down. We're starting to shut down. We start crying, start getting upset. And I've had this happen. The neurotypical person is like, don't make this about you. And it's like, then we're even more confused. The autistic person is absolutely, at this point, it's like, that's it. System overload, shut down, shut down, shut down. And we will shut down. There could be a meltdown. There could be a screaming, crying argument that doesn't need to happen. So whether the autistic or neurodiverse person in your life is a child, an adult, anywhere in between, please understand that we will do what you say and not what you convey. This is incredibly crucial because it can stop very long, very drawn out, very painful, very traumatizing arguments on both sides. I guess that's it. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, either on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're seeing this video. No matter where you are on the spectrum, if you are neurodiverse, if you are neurotypical, or somewhere in between, please feel free to comment. If you've had experiences on either side, please let me know. I would definitely like to start a discussion about this. And as always, I am going to put all of the links to the previous videos below so that you can, so that you can check them out. And it's 8 minutes in. So as usual, I did not, sorry. I don't edit these videos. I just don't have the energy for that. So yeah, it is what it is, and it can cause a serious problem. So please watch this video again if you didn't understand. If there's any questions you have, I would be more than happy to answer them. I want to be a bridge between the two neurotypes if I can. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.